Today we're not talking about Journey to Foundation, not quite yet because I just got my key on the day of release, so I'll probably be covering that tomorrow or the day after. Today we're covering my most underrated game on PSVR2, and that is Puzzling Places. Now this might look like a very weird title, and before you click off and go and do something else, I promise you this game is one of the best on PSVR2 and it's also not very expensive. And if you're not convinced on it from what you're seeing right here, trust me, it's a great game, but there's also a free demo you can try on the PS Store. With that all being said, let's take a look at Puzzling Places and why I love it so much.
Whoa, there's cliffs. That's so cool. It's the mini stuff that obviously it's all mini, but it's like this stuff that really gets me. It's seeing all these houses at such a small scale. It makes me feel like a god. It's ridiculous.
Puzzling Places is a puzzle game, but in 3D and in VR, meaning that a lot of locations around the world or different objects have been scanned using photogrammetry, which is one of my favourite techniques in all of gaming. I think it produces some great results. It's also been used in Battlefield titles and in Battlefront titles, and the results are just amazing, and they are here too. So your task is to piece back together a puzzle of a location or an object back to its original size and shape, but in a 3D space. So you're not putting together a flat puzzle, you're recreating a 3D object. And there are a lot of different maps, I'm gonna call them, I guess, locations in the base game, and there's a load of DLC too, but you could happily just buy the main game and still be happy with the 20 or so that it gives you. Each location is so intricately scanned and put together, and the amount of detail in them is absolutely unreal. You can go from a small Japanese store to a massive French coast, and each of them retains some incredible detail for you to go and zoom in and bring it up to your face and look around and see what kind of details are hidden inside. The use of audio design in this game is absolutely perfect as well. If you put together a certain part of a street with somebody walking along it, if you bring it up to your ear, you can hear audio of that person walking. Same with the sea. If you complete the sea part of the coast, you can hear the waves come crashing in. And there's a ton of other examples like that. Each map is packed to the brim with cool little intricate details and secrets like this. And that just shows the amount of care that the devs have for these locations that they're putting together. I'd say my only drawback is that I can't really show you any exciting gameplay because I've done a lot of these puzzles so far. I've only recorded 2 or 3 of them. So currently you're just seeing recorded gameplay of me putting together a 3D puzzle. But trust me, these puzzles are so much fun to put together and really relaxing. And it's paired together with some amazing sound design when you actually click the pieces together that is so satisfying.
Oh, that's such a satisfying sound.
This isn't a high-octane action PSVR2 game or something that'll keep you coming back for thrills or anything like that, but it is a genuinely really well put together, polished, fun and relaxing game. And there have been countless nights where I've sat there and I've put together a puzzle for half an hour or so at the end of playing a load of other VR games or, intensive flat screen games, and it's been a really relaxing experience. It's this and Kayak VR Mirage that I always go to now, just to kind of chill out, calm down, and then get ready to go to sleep. And the devs constantly update this game. We're on like pack 15 or something like that in terms of the new updates they've put out with new locations, and they all vary in what they cover. So there's guaranteed probably going to be something for you if you're looking to expand your puzzle portfolio. All the DLC are paid, but they're not too expensive, so you can pick and choose which ones you like. But if you want to stick just to the base game, you'll have a bunch of fun there too.
Now that looks like it's that. Yeah. Final one. How does it go? Yeah. Look at that.
That pretty much sums up my experience with Puzzling Places. I do also find it quite funny that I usually include a load of gameplay in between sections in my videos about VR games, but all of the ones here are me speaking really quietly because it's quite late and just putting together puzzle pieces and being very confused when they don't go together. There have been a couple sprinkled around this video, but I do find it quite funny that all my gameplay is just essentially that. But trust me, the game is really great, and it is honestly one of my underrated PSVR2 games that I don't see get talked about enough because it's got good support from the devs, it looks great, it sounds great, it plays great. What's not to like here? I guess that I could see how it's not for everybody because not everyone is going to enjoy an experience like this, but I certainly do, and it's a good change of pace from all the intensive PSVR2 games that I do play. Going from rounds of Firewall to then putting together puzzles is a very strange change of pace, but one that is needed after playing those games for so long. Anyway, tell me what you think about this game. Does it look enticing to you? It goes on sale fairly regularly. I think it was in the full sale, so it might still be on sale, but I'm not too sure. If you did enjoy, feel free to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next video.